Hello, I'm Diego Blanes. I'm an audiovisual student at the Miguel Hernández University of Elche, and in this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to take a professional photo of a beer bottle. Bottle photos are often a problem for photographers because of reflection. That is why in this lesson, I'm going to explain how to control flares and shines on the glass. We will take a photo of a bottle on black background. First of all, we'll see the basic operation of a flashlight. The flash will be the source of lighting that we will use to take our photo. There are two types of flash, studio flashes and speedlights. The latter work with batteries, so they are portable. As for the studio flashes, they tend to be larger and more powerful. This one is a monoblock type flash. It has the flash head and the generator in one body. This type of flash offers an advantage. It incorporates modeling light, a quartz bulb that helps us see the shape of our lighting on the subject without the need of shooting the photo. Aside from the lights, we have to place a window to shape our light. There are square windows, circular windows, orthogonal windows, but we will stick to the squared ones to take our photo. Beer bottles are often imperfect. We want the glass as smooth as possible and the label straight, so try to look for the best one. Before we shoot the photo, we need to prepare the bottle. First, we remove the back label, since it interferes with the light at the photo shoot. A bit of acetone will work perfectly. Then we clean the bottle. We do not want to leave any fingerprints on the bottle while cleaning it. Our best option is to wear cotton gloves. I don't have any gloves at this moment, so I'm going to use a glove. Now that it's clean, let's move to the icing method. This method allows us to make our beer look cold. To create this effect, we will spray our bottle with some opaque paint. This is a colorless varnish that will make our bottle less translucent. Now our bottle is opaque and of another brand. I'm sorry, the varnish has to dry. We will pulverize a 50-50 mix of glycerin and water that will stick on the glass for weeks. We should dispose the drops on the glass randomly, but trying to keep some kind of harmony. To create different sizes of drops, we pulverize from a different distance. The pre-production stage is done, and now we will shoot our photography. For the shooting, we will need a surface on which we will place the product. A black methacrylate is preferred because it creates a beautiful reflection, and a piece of black foam core for the background. It is important to choose a piece smaller than a window. We will place the beer in the middle of the window, making sure that it is perfectly straight according to the camera. Then, we will place the foam core piece between the bottle and the window, so the light will create an outline of the bottle. The last part of the set creation is to place the second flashlight on the left of the bottle, just beside it, and a little piece of white foam core on the opposite side, so it will work as a reflector, bouncing back the light towards the right part of the label. At this stage, we need to set up our camera. When we work with flashlight, the parameters of the camera are reduced to ISO and obturation. Shutter speed should be at 1/200 to synchronize with the flashes. These ones are 400 watt flashes. They will allow us to shoot with an obturation of 16 f's that will keep in focus the whole bottle, and with the lowest sensor sensibility, to prevent the picture of getting noisy. The communication between the camera and the lights is made by this little device, a transmitter. We will set the power of our backlight to its lowest. In this case, it is 1/16, and the side lights to medium. We will be increasing the power slightly until we reach our desired look. We will shoot 4 photos, 2 focusing the label and 2 focusing the top. so we will be able to mix them on post-production and create a full focused picture. Before revealing our photos in Lightroom, we will convert them to DNG using Adobe DNG Converter. Now, the program can read them. We will straighten them and change some basic settings until they look right. After that, we will copy the settings that we have just customized, paste them on the other file and save the result as DNG. Once in Photoshop, we will finish the straightening task with the crop tool. With a red brush, we will mark the imperfections on the levels, and with the cloning stamp, we will erase them, holding the Option key and right-clicking the area that we want to clone, and then brushing it on top of the scratch. Dodging and burning means to manipulate the exposure of selected areas. This method allows us to give an extra punch to the photo by increasing contrast. We will create two curves, one for lightening and other for darkening. Then we will mask them around the bottle. By creating a solid color layer and lowering its opacity, we will change the color of the outline created by the backlight. We will mask only the area affected by this flash. On the process, I thought green was the perfect color because it matches with the label. On this final stage, we will cut out the bottle and place it on a full black background. With the lasso tool, we will contour the bottle. I suggest focusing on smaller areas and join them all by hitting Shift. When selected, we will invert the selection and delete the original background, replacing it with a black layer. Finally, we have achieved a professional product photography with cheap materials. The way we have done it can be applied to many crystal-based photos and allows us to be creative. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Thank you.